Here we go. All right, I just wanted to take a peek at them real quick, you know, just kind of see what looks good and give my thoughts and opinions on the new cards. So first, these are the special cards. I guess they're from Wild Rift, so they're not calling them overnumbered or anything because they want overnumbered to be limited to the cards that are uniquely drawn for Riftbound, but apparently this art is just too beautiful not to get printed on some cardboard. So we've got Sona here, and god, is she beautiful. Sona's pretty critical to my deck. I play Vex, and so I think I'm gonna be trying to get one of these. I mean, she looks gorgeous. The thing is with these Riftbound cards, when you look at them online, you cannot see the texture foiling, which is usually one of the most eye-catching parts of the card. So we are kind of working on little information here. I mean, just look at that art. You really can't beat it. She's got like 2 poros with her. She's kind of looks like she's wearing a wedding dress. You know, if only we could be so lucky, right guys?
Hey.
So yeah, I'm gonna rate this Sona Harmonious a 9 out of 10 because she's beautiful. Might even bump into a 10 out of 10. I mean, I don't even really care that it's not new art. It's gorgeous. We've also got Kaisa, who I think this was gonna be huge. I mean, Kaisa, she's huge mommy card. Everyone loves her. I think even just the basic Kaisa from Origins is like a $60 to $70 card, and that's like without any gorgeous treatment. And I think that's just with art straight from League of Legends. So yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty hot commodity. I don't particularly like the alternate survivor art that came out in Origins, so I think this is going to be a really nice alternative for people who really, you know, want to put some respect on their waifu's name. I mean, look at those. What am I saying? I mean, just look at her. Look, she's beautiful. Not much else to say. Gorgeous. We also have Set. He comes from Origins too. I think this will be pretty good. I guess Set, you know, he's not really seeing as much play as he used to, but I still like Set, and you know, he's kind of the hot boy, and I feel like, you know, all the Final Fantasy 14 players love him. The art looks good. I don't know. I think it's a nice card. I think it'll be worth a pretty penny, but are people gonna be stampeding for it? Not sure. This is Ari, and now this Ari, she's mad waifu. People cannot get over the waifu cards in Riftbound. Ari, she is #1 girl. I was lucky enough to pull an Ari overnumbered from Origins, and I held on to that baby, and she is skyrocketing. And I hope she continues to do so. I'm holding on to her. Ari's kind of ultimate wife, and she's from the first set. I think you really can't go wrong with an Ari card. This one, she looks absolutely beautiful. You know, she looks like she is dressed to the nines to whatever event she's going to, and yeah, I like her. I think she looks good, and I think this is going to be a hot card. What else is there? Oh, Ezreal. He also got the treatment for whatever special set this is. He looks good. We like Ezreal. Ezreal's nice. I mean, I don't know. He kind of always looks good. I think this is a nice card. I don't know if people are going to go crazy for it. There's really nothing that wild about it. Yeah, we'll see. I think Ezreal, I don't know how he's looking in the new set, if people are excited about him or not. I mean, he is purple, so I think he's going to see play no matter what. Yeah, this one's fine. Ooh, Lux though. God, she looks gorgeous. Not many people play Lux, but they do now that there's an infinite combo out there in the world, I guess. I don't know if people are really doing it in real life, but people online certainly are. And yeah, I think this is going to be a popular card because Lux is another one of those staple waifus in League. She is just gorgeous here. She's got the backless dress. We love it. Oh my gosh, and the flowers on her wand. Wow, absolutely beautiful. And I have a feeling that with the foiling, this card's gonna look really nice. You couldn't pull this card from a booster box before set, and because of that, you can't get any foil treatment for any of her cards outside of like Nexus Night promos, which are very, very limited. So yeah, I think that this is gonna be a huge card, mostly because you can't you can't really bling out a Lux deck right now, and this is going to be most people's first opportunity to bling out their Lux decks, and God, she's beautiful in it. And I think, you know, if she's going to be your champion unit, you're going to want something nice. So yeah, I think this one's going to pop off and be pretty desirable. So now we're heading into the overnumbered. So this is really the meat and potatoes of what we want. These are the real chase cards of the set, and this is what's going to get people yowling, if you hear me. So one of the things that they're doing for the overnumbered is that there's these duo sets. So for characters that have a vendetta against each other, like Jinx and Vi, these look cool. Shen and Zed, they look cool. Draven and Riven, that looks cool. I don't know, they have some action in them, so I think that's cool, and maybe with the foiling treatment they'll be more exciting, but for the most part, these, you know, vendetta enemy cards, they're not really doing it for me. We got a new Aurelia Fervent, which is nice because she's a pretty expensive card, so anything that gets more of her out there is pretty nice. Actually, I don't know if like her base card is expensive, but it is hard to find. Very playable, so a lot of people will pick her up if they see it, so more prints of it is good. Is it better than Spirit Forge's Fervent? I would probably say no. It looks good, and you know, if you want her Fight and Swain, which I didn't even know if they had beef, but I guess they do, then you can match it up here. What's kind of interesting about these opposing cards is most of the time, I guess maybe you could put them both in the same deck. You know, Riven and Shen, they're both green. Wait, no, Riven and Shen aren't enemies. So, I don't know. Vi and Jinx, they're both red. They could be in the same deck. Yeah, interesting. Victor and Jace. These were the earliest promos we saw release, and I think they look okay. I don't know. The Nasus and Renekton ones do look good, though, to me. I think, I don't know, I guess I just really like Renekton. I think these look pretty good. I like that you can see his tongue. Kind of fun. And Nasus is okay. I guess I really just like Renekton's. But the Nasus one is cool. You know, if I pull it, I'm not going to be complaining. I do like Rengar and Kha'Zix's. They look nice. I don't know if anyone really plays the yellow-orange Kha'Zix, but you know, with the new sets, cards always have an opportunity to become viable, so. Finally, I have Gangplank and Alawi, which has a pretty cool art style for their enemy cards, so it's probably my favorite one, maybe. I don't know. They're fine. Oh, we also have Diana and Leona. I didn't realize that. They look good. Yeah, nothing much to say. They look pretty good. I don't know. These cards, they're not really doing it for me. Looks like we have two more. I wonder who they'll be. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Oh, wait. Mel and her mom. I didn't finish Arcane Season 2, so I didn't know they were enemies. I knew they weren't, like, best friends. I knew they didn't necessarily see eye to eye ideological-wise, but, yeah, I guess they're clashing. Ooh, the overnumbered Akali. Look at her, chat. You know, she's got some of that exposed thigh. I think the boys and girls they're gonna go crazy for her. They're gonna love her, you know, and she's got that look in her eyes. I think it looks really nice. Shout out Jessica. You really killed it with this art, and I think the foiling's gonna look really good on this one. I think we're gonna have one of the top overnumbers on our hands here. Renekton's overnumber, I think it looks good.
Lavish brutality.
I think it may even look better with the foiling, but is it really that different from his non-overnumbered? I don't know. This one's really going to depend on if Renekton's a good champion or not. Zed. This is a hot overnumbered, I have to say. The colors are gorgeous. Shen, you did a great job on this. That's kind of funny. The artist's name is Shen. But honestly, he killed it. I think this card, once we see the foiling from it, we are just going to be jaw-dropping. We are going to be, you know, howling for Zed. Usually the boy overnumbers, they don't cost nearly as much as the girl overnumbered, so I think we're going to see that here too with Zed, but I like him. I think he looks good. This is just absolutely gorgeous art. 10 out of 10. Fun approved. But now we are on to my favorite overnumbered of the set, which is this Nasus. Now, let me tell you, this Nasus was kind of like, I mean, first off, the focal point of the picture is like his crotch. Like, why is he kind of? Why is Nasus kind of? You know, don't tell me you don't see it. I know you see it too. I mean, look at him. He's got these big, strong, powerful thighs. We've got the full abs lead into the crotch. You know, we don't even have the face to focus on. It's shrouded by his mask. So really all we have to focus on is his rock hard pecs and abs. And woo, chat, guys. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going honkers for this card. I think a lot of people are. I don't know, it's kind of divisive. Maybe it's too gooner for some people, but I really like it. I think this is tasteful. I think it looks good. This is the card I am hoping to pull. So Sean, shout out, boy, because you cooked.
Mamma mia!
Hell, I might even go see if you're selling this as a print, because I love it. I think he looks great. I didn't know I needed a sexy Nasus in my life, but here we are. Woof. Woof. Thank you, Sean, for your service. God, just great job. Excellent work, man.
But what the hell, boy?
Now this thing. It's probably one of my least overnumbereds I've ever seen. One of the things I think is particularly strange is his just completely bare armpits. Is he waxing? Does he not grow armpit hair? I don't know. And it's like right in, it feels like the focal point, because again, he's wearing a mask. So yeah, we see his piercing blue eyes, but we really only see one. So I feel like the focal point is kind of the armpit. And I feel like, I don't know, is this the appeal to the armpit gooners out there?
What the hell?
I don't know. I just feel like you look at this art and it's really supposed to appeal to someone who wants to go ahead and sniff that armpit of his. I don't know. I don't like it. I also don't necessarily love his piercing blue eyes. The art's good though. You know, maybe it's the framing of the card. I guess I feel like maybe we should have picked an angle where his bare armpit wasn't showing, and yeah, I don't love this card. Shout out if you do though. Leave a comment if you love this card, let me know. We're on to the last few here. We've got Jace, right? Is this Jace? Yeah, Jace. He looks good. He's got a beard in it. I don't know what the reference is. I guess he's got like Victor's hands and maybe Mel's hands. I don't know. This is a very pretty card. I think the composition of the piece is really nice. I like the halo frame around him. It's gorgeous. Looks really good. If I was a Jace player, I'd definitely want it. Mel, she is absolutely gorgeous. I thought that when I watched Arcane too. She's got all the black roses around her. This one looks really nice. I don't think Mel is one of like really the top League of Legends waifus. I feel like she is kind of more of a Arcane girl. I think it's beautiful. I'd be happy to pull it. Yeah, for sure. And Bessa, this is pretty cool, but it doesn't have a lot of contrast. I think if she's a really highly played hero, we'll see this card go up in price, but otherwise, you know, I think it's beautiful. I just don't think it has a lot of like what people are looking for in an overnumbered. But we'll see when the foiling comes out. Kennen. I think this looks cute. I really like it. What is it? It's the Blood Moon skin. It looks really good. I think the card art is beautiful. The background's beautiful. I know that they're gonna go hard on the foiling for this. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty nice card. One of the nicer ones in the set. Kennen is a boy though, and a Yordle, so you know his price isn't gonna pop off or anything, but I like it, and I think Kennen fans, they're gonna love it too. And that is it for all the Vendetta cards so far. Nasus, Curators of the Sand overnumbered. He takes my heart. I think this is absolutely the best card in the set. And I think he's beautiful and probably one of the best overnumbered Riot has released so far. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Do you think that this is way too good of a card? Do you think I'm like losing my mind here? Do you think the card doesn't look that good? Let me know. Sound off. Let your voice be heard. Overall, I'm looking forward to Vendetta. I play the card game, but really, I like to collect cardboard. I like to gamble. So, things like card art, they matter a lot to me, and I think this card is going to make the whole set worth it. So let me know, guys, what's your favorite card? What you guys see out there? Wow, he's even got a vein. Sean, man. You cooked. All right. Anyway, that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and thanks for those of you who stayed around long enough to listen to my yapping about Riftbound cards. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye, all.